Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, we have another amazing show for you today. Ripple and IBM partner up with massive XRP adoption expected. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, before we get going, I'm going to give another big shout out to XRP Unleashed. Guys, as many of you know, they are coming out with their premieres all around the country. And guys, this is XRP's site right over here where you can go on there and you can literally pre-order a digital copy of XRP Unleashed with a bunch of bonus content. And on top of that, guys, you can get out there and get your tickets for one of these premieres. Now, they're out there in Los Angeles, Boston, New York, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, which is the one Judy and I will be going to, and over there in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. Now, this one, they have literally sold out a couple of theaters there. And guys, from my understanding, they've sold out. Yep, they sold out Los Angeles, and they are selling out on a lot of these, areas where they're having this premiere. And the thing is this, you are not just going there to watch this documentary. You're actually going to be able to have a question and answer time where you're able to interact with different influencers in this space. Of course, Chris and Maya, the producers of XRP Unleashed, are going to be there. Guys, it is a big time event, and it is something where it tells the story of this community in a very powerful way. In fact, guys, I would say, hey, not only get yourself some tickets, but if you know there's some critics of XRP out there, get them the tickets too, because the information and the bombshells that they are dropping when it comes to this XRP Unleashed are absolutely phenomenal. And guys, I cannot wait to see you there. So guys, right at the tip top, I'm going to ask, as we go through the video, hit that like button, cause the algorithm to pump this information out to as many eyes as possible. Guys, like I love to say, in this space, there is never a dull moment. And I'll tell you what, today is no exception. There have been some big time rumblings in this XRP ecosystem of some major partnerships and guys, some major deals. Now, just check out this article right over here. Elon Musk's XRP Comment spark response, get this, from Ripple CEO, we're talking Brad Garlinghouse, as massive XRP adoption is expected. Just listen to this right here. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has weighed in on recent statements made by Tesla CEO Elon Musk regarding the potential role of XRP in financial institutions. Garlinghouse's remarks came on Monday, October the 21st, in response to a question posed during a Trump campaign rally last week. During the rally, someone in the audience inquired whether Musk sees the XRP ledger being adopted by financial institutions in the future. Now, as many of us know, Elon Musk replied, "This is definitely not an endorsement nor a lack of endorsement for XRP, but I do think crypto by its very nature helps with individual freedom." Bang, right there. Guys, don't kid yourself. There are some big time deals going on behind the scenes. And when you look at some of the early investors in Ripple, guess who was there, guys? PayPal. Different ones like that, guys. And who helped to develop PayPal? Well, of course, it was Elon Musk. Now, listen to this here. In response, Garlinghouse highlighted the increasing importance of cryptocurrency in the political arena, stating, "Voters care about crypto. They care about XRP. It's not a niche issue. They want real policies that drive innovation and, of course, create jobs. Candidates that ignore crypto and blockchain risk a serious loss in support from a growing, informed voter base." Now, his comments, of course, underscore the vital role that cryptocurrency is expected to play as the U.S. approaches the 2024 presidential elections. And guys, and How? We have been asking for real regulatory clarity in this space, not to have agencies like the SEC have this whole regulation by enforcement kind of deal, which is not even a legal roadmap for the SEC to take. And they have been reprimanded by the court for even doing so, not having a faithful allegiance to the law. And this issue for crypto in this election, wow, has it ever taken off? I mean, you have both presidential candidates singing the praises of digital assets, even so much as suggesting that it may become a strategic reserve for the United States. On top of that, you got all of this stuff going on. And boy, if you're ever in Massachusetts, I'll tell you, do you ever want to get out there and be supporting John Deaton, a big time champion, not just for XRP, but for this whole digital asset space as a community at large? I'll tell you why. Because the candidate that he's going up against, this woman is absolutely insane when it comes to innovation and invention for the future, and is being as disingenuous as the day is long, literally calling all of us in this space, even the own people in our own constituencies, fraudsters, tax cheaters, and all this and that. Guys, we are just done with those labels, aren't we? Because that does not represent what this space truly is and where it is taking the wide world with all of its infrastructure and everything that's going on. Guys, where she is just literally buffaloing us with you know what. Now, listen to this right here. Musk's mention of XRP also comes at a time when Ripple has faced significant challenges. Notably, of course, the prolonged lawsuit from the SEC initiated in December of 2020, alleging that Ripple's sales of XRP constituted unregistered securities offerings. Although Ripple secured a partial victory in federal court, but what a victory it was. Guys, XRP is holding on to that status as being not a security. It is the only digital asset in the entirety of this digital asset space in the United States that can claim that distinction. And get this, the SEC is not even appealing that fact. Boom! Right there. That is a major deal. The SEC has sought an appellate review, prolonging the uncertainty surrounding the company, and it says cryptocurrency market at large. Why? Because they're going after Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson directly again when they dropped it the first go around. And guys, they're just basically trying to put on the squeeze. Talk about trying to extort, all kinds of funds out of them, because they're not satisfied with that $125 million penalty, are they? And so it's all about the bucks, guys. It's not about, hey, getting out there and protecting the retail investor. Has nothing to do with that. Nothing whatsoever. Now, Garlinghouse comments take on added weight given the scrutiny Ripple has received for its financial contributions to the Biden administration. Of course, on Monday, Ripple co-founder Chris Larson made headlines for donating $10 million worth of XRP to the Future Forward USA PAC, which supports Vice President Kamala Harris. This donation has raised eyebrows with the crypto community, particularly since the Biden administration has been criticized for its tough stance on crypto regulation. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. You had Brad Garlinghouse recently come out and agree and actually partner up with Elon Musk, supporting John Deaton. Guys, they are playing both sides of the fence to meet in the middle here with pushing forward an agenda that absolutely moves this digital asset space into the front and center. That's what's really going on here, because guys, it does not matter who's sitting behind the Resolute desk. If we don't get the clarity that we need in this space, I'm telling you, the United States is being left behind. And this is where these guys are playing both sides of the coin. That is exactly how I look at it. Now, despite the apparent contradiction, Larson defended his contributions, emphasizing the need for the Democratic Party to adapt its approach to technological innovation, especially in the crypto sector. Bang on right there. That's the motivation behind it. It's time for the Democrats to have a new approach to tech innovation, including crypto. I believe Kamala Harris will ensure that American technology dominates the world, which is why I'm donating that $10 million in XRP in support of her. Well, guys, get this. What happens to XRP Among all these naysayers, when $10 million of it is being donated towards a Democrat, campaign, I think we're going to see a lot of Democrats coming on board, don't you? Especially considering we had Fit 21, where you saw 70 Democrats cross the aisle to support a Republican bill for the financial innovation and technology for the 21st century, which defines these digital assets. And that's how we have to look at it, guys. We cannot be looking at it no matter what side of the aisle you are on. We are actually in for how this space can move forward. That is for sure. Now, notably, with XRP price at approximately 52 cents, Larson's donation represents a significant investment in Harris's campaign, prompting discussions about the implications of backing an administration perceived as hostile to crypto. Well, guys, this is how you get them on board. In fact, I want to actually give another kind of analogy. Because, when we've heard this kind of stuff coming out and how people, there are enemies and this, that. Well, you know what? And even in the scripture it says, bless those that curse you, do good to those that hate you, pray for those that despitefully use you. Why? He says like putting burning coals heaped on their head. Now, a lot of people think, it's getting them. No, what that was is they used to carry these baskets on their head. And if the coals were up in there, it would cause them to warm. It melts their attitude. I mean, I think this is absolutely amazingly strategic, because it is going to bring a lot more people on board on our side to move this space forward, regardless what side of the aisle you're really on. Now, on Tuesday, legal expert Meta Lawman highlighted the complexities of donations and how it could impact the XRP case. Since Chris Larson has donated $10 million in XRP to Kamala Harris, the campaign will have to sell Larson's XRP, presumably on an exchange, to convert it to dollars. Will Harris clear that transaction with Gensler? Bang, guys, right there, right in the crosshairs. I'll tell you what, will this trade impact the SEC's appeal in the Ripple case? Do you not think there's some strategy behind it? I absolutely do. Now, guys, check this one out right over here. Ripple and IBM provide crypto custody service for Guarantee BBVA, guys. This is a major deal. Now, Guarantee BBVA is rolling out a crypto safekeeping service to its customers through a collaboration with Ripple and IBM. The combined solution from Ripple Custody and IBM has enabled the bank to build, deploy, and manage, get this, institutional grade key management infrastructure with end-to-end security to protect private keys, applications, and data. We're talking about institutions right in here. Big deal. The advanced security capabilities embedded within the package include data encryption, isolation of customer environments, embedded hardware security modules, and a governance framework that removes single points of compromise and helps mitigate the risks associated with malicious actors. The Turkish bank has so far signed up, get this, 14,000 users for its digital asset service, and in June began offering crypto wallet services on its mobile platform. Launched in 2003 as BBVA Crypto, the bank currently supports services, get this, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, AVAX, CHZ, XRP, Arbitrum, and Solana. Now, Korkan Albali, CEO and member of the board at Guarantee BBVA Crypto, says the number of our customers who prefer to transfer and store their crypto assets is increasing daily. We will continue to scale by increasing our assets diversity and developing our service infrastructure. Our collaboration with Ripple and IBM gives us the confidence of institutional grade custody infrastructure, which offers safety, robust government, and compliant processes. Guys, do you not think that we are going to see an explosion of these kind of custody arrangements with major banks around the wide world? You're absolutely right. We definitely are going to. And guys, you can see right there's XRP. It's one of the big boys in the top that they are actually using to get customers that want to come on and custody their assets. So to say that these banks are not building the infrastructure for what's going on, what a load of FUD. Guys, they absolutely are. And that is the deal. Keep your eyes open. Don't listen to the naysayers because the future is absolutely changing and it's happening so fast. And just imagine that. Imagine if you were there at the beginning of the internet days, right? And you actually had the foreknowledge to know that everything that was going to come about as it has today, I'm telling you, just a few bucks into it way back then would have revolutionized your life probably for generations in your family. Well, I believe that this digital asset space is going to swallow the internet whole, and it is going to be a major, major deal in the future. Now, something else, guys, just check this out. Ripple CEO anticipates inevitable XRP ETF approval October 10th, 2023. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has made a compelling case for the inevitable approval of an XRP exchange-traded fund. In light of the SEC's prior grudging endorsement of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, Garlinghouse asserts that the landscape is ripe for XRP to follow suit. Throughout 2024, cryptocurrency ETFs have captured the attention of investors and analysts alike. The substantial impact of these investment vehicles, particularly in broadening Bitcoin's market reach, cannot be overstated. Absolutely for certain. Guys, when we think of the liquidity that these ETFs have brought into the market for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, it is phenomenal. Why? Because it's allowing institutional clients that could not otherwise actually get in on this space, and boy, are they ever hungry to do it. It provides them an avenue where they can do it, guys, where they can meet their fiduciary responsibility and get in there and do it. We're talking pension plans and all of that, and you think of the billions of dollars in some of these funds that are biting into this space. What do you think is going to happen to the market cap? It is going to literally explode, and that's what I think is going to happen here too. Now, Ethereum followed Bitcoin's footsteps in gaining ETF status, reinforcing the notion that digital currencies are increasingly being legitimized as viable investment options. This progression signifies a changing perception among regulatory bodies towards the pivotal role cryptocurrencies play in modern finances. Guys, it wasn't that long ago when you had the likes of Larry Fink and all these other guys out there. And remember, Larry Fink being the CEO of BlackRock and one of the ones that have put forth Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. And what were they saying? Oh, wow. They were just poo-pooing this space. Well, guys, now they're embracing it with open arms, aren't they? I'm telling you, I think a shift is on the way big time. Now, Garlinghouse is confident in XRP's potential to join the ranks of cryptocurrencies with approved ETFs. His assertion of the inevitability hinges on the substantial demand and momentum already building behind digital assets with institutional frameworks. As the cryptocurrency community watches closely, the approval of an XRP ETF appears to be a natural progression. In his dialogue with Bloomberg, Garlinghouse remarked on the historical reluctance of the SEC, noting the agency's resistance before conceding to Bitcoin's ETF debut. He highlighted the overwhelming institutional demand as a decisive factor that could propel XRP to secure an exchange-traded fund approval. And guys, we have 3 applications from some big time players. You got Bitwise, Grayscale, Canary over there and seeking the SEC's approval. Guys, it's my guess you're going to watch Van Eck, you're going to watch BlackRock, you're going to watch them all coming in, and they're going to make these applications, and I think it is going to change this space in ways most haven't. Now, I know that there's a lot of controversy about, hey, how these ETFs could literally affect this space, but I'm going to tell you something, guys. We are not going to make it unless we join ranks with what's going on in the wide world financially. And I do believe it's going to be an amalgamation, a melding of these powers. And we are going to see a new system in ways that most people haven't really thought of. And I want you to and think about this too. We could very well end up with our own indices where these things are traded in ways and where institutions can get in there. And just like the NASDAQ, it is going to be something else. Guys, when you see A lot of this stuff going on. And you're hearing all this. I'm telling you, peel back the onion. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Isn't that how the saying goes? And you're watching big time collaborations with Ripple and IBM helping to provide major institutions, banking institutions, custody services. So folks that are on there can get on. You got what, 14,000 in this bank alone? And guys, we're seeing a massive push for adoption for XRP that I think is going to blow the doors off of most folks. Guys, I'll tell you what, I do believe that day is coming. I've been there. I was there to see it. Revolutionize our lives, tinkered along just like this. And then all of a sudden, when you least expected it, bam, did it ever change? And boy, I'll tell you, it left a lot of people standing on the platform, not prepared, not ready for it, hands in their pockets, jaws on the floor, leaving them absolutely gobsmacked. So guys, I have talked to a number of folks that were here during that last bull run. And one of the things they have consistently told me is, David, one of our biggest regrets was that we did not have a strategic plan in place before that last run literally took off. And guys, what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced toward your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigital.com and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.